And thank you. With that, let us bring in Congresswoman Nicole Malliotakis, who sits on the Transportation and Infrastructure and Foreign Affairs Committees. Look, for the last couple of years, it's been really, really bad. Listen to this. According to Griff Jenkins, it is getting worse, and it's going to be even worse going into 2023. Griff says CBP sources told him they expect to hit 500,000 total encounters over this past weekend. That's just since October 1, 2023, unless something changes, is going to be even more horrific when Title 42 is officially gone. Is there anything that you and your fellow Republicans can do about this when you take control of the House next month?
Well, it's unconscionable that the president and the secretary have refused to do their job. They've abdicated their responsibility. We believe strongly that Mayorkas has to go. He has to resign. We have to remove him. But that, I think, is a priority of the Republican House. Obviously, our abilities are limited with the Senate and the White House. However, we believe we can hold the line and use the power of the purse, use our leverage there to push this president to do the right thing and secure our border. Already, you're seeing him flip-flop a little on Title 42, and he's trying to seek to stop it after spending all last year trying to lift it. So we'll see what happens moving forward. But the reality is this is a policy that he has that is totally not compassionate at all for anyone involved. If you look at the people who are dying from fentanyl that's streaming over our border, a record of 100,000 Americans last year. You see our CBP agents, 35 killed in the line of duty last year. We just had another one, Agent Gonzalez, last week. You see 14 suicides among the CBP who are desperate because they have such apathy. They are so demoralized by this president who refuses to allow them to do their job and then refuses to actually go visit them and even hear what their concerns are at this time. And even for the migrants, okay, if this is about the migrants, 800 of them, over 800 have been killed. This perilous path, in addition to the children that are being trafficked, the women who are being trafficked. So right. I'm not sure who the president is prioritizing here other than the drug cartels.
Well, Congresswoman, the current government spending deal expires in 4 days on December 16th, so negotiations are underway right now. How is that going, and will there be increased border security funding in the new budget?
Well, look, with one-party rule, there won't be increased funding. We've been fighting for that for quite some time. But what I will say is next year when we take the House, and that's why we're hoping it's a short continuing resolution, when we take the House, we will put pressure on this president. I think this is the area where we need to really fight hard, Republicans, and stick together. Because if we don't have secure borders, I'm really concerned about what's going to happen. We have 100 people on the terrorist watch list who were caught crossing over. What about the hundreds of thousands of gotaways that had no interaction with CBP agents? 73,000 in the month of November alone. And if you look at the stats from CBP, they'll show you, look, the people who have been convicted and have tried crossing again has skyrocketed under President Joe Biden. We're talking about 22,000 right. people just in the last 2 years since he's become president. Again, who's among the gotaways? That's what we need to be concerned about. We need secure borders. And they have to stop allowing people to enter claiming asylum when they don't have legitimate asylum cases.
Gotta leave it there. Thank you so much, Congresswoman. With that, Fox and Friends starts right now.
Bye-bye.